friends, we are here today to talk about maltodextrin. What is maltodextrin? You may have never heard of this food ingredient before, or you may have heard a lot. Either way, you most likely have ingested it several times throughout your life. Pick up 5 things in your kitchen with a label and read the ingredients list. Chances are a couple of those labels have maltodextrin in them. You find it in salad dressings, frozen yogurt, spice mixes, Cheetos, candy, baked goods, fat-free and sugar-free products. You will even find it in meats, nutrition bars, and Splenda. The facts. Maltodextrin comes from treated grain starch, primarily corn or rice starch. It can also come from wheat and potatoes. Hydrolyze the starch by adding some enzymes and acids. Filter and purify it some more and you get either maltodextrin. The difference is that maltodextrin is hydrolyzed to have less than 20% sugar content, whereas corn syrup solids have more than 20% maltodextrin. It gives fat-like body to food products, increases their shelf life, and mixes quite well with other ingredients. It's also cheap to make and produce maltodextrin. Though not a sugar, it still has a glycemic index of 130 by itself, whereas table sugar is only 65.
Hi friends, today we're going to learn about the structure of starch. What is starch? Starch is a carbohydrate consisting of a large number of glucose units joined by a glycosidic bond. The basic chemical formula is C6H10O5. Starch is a polysaccharide comprising glucose monomers joined in alpha-1 folic acid. The simplest form of starch is the linear polymer amylose.
Well, now we're going to talk about mechanism of glucose is divided into two, alpha glucose and beta glucose. Maltose is formed to condensation of both alpha glucose, where alpha-1 glycosidic bond is formed. Starch is a homopolymer of glucose forming an alpha glycosidic chain called a glucosan or glucan. It is the most important dietary carbohydrate in the cereals. There are two main constituents of starch, which is amylose and amylopectin. Starch has two constituents known as amylose and amylopectin. Amylose, which has a non-branching helical structure, and amylopectin, which consists of branched chains composed of 20 to 30 glucose residues, where amylose has alpha-1 glycosidic bond, whereas amylopectin has alpha-1 glycosidic bond. The pink starch has 100% of amylose and corn starch has 100% of amylopectin. Production of maltodextrin is done by using cornstarch. Isolation and purification of starch is done by wet process to obtain a pure starch. The component of pure starch is undergone modification by acid hydrolysis and adding HCl for 60 minutes, then neutralization with alkali. The component is then washed with distilled water and even dried to obtain the maltodextrin. Well, here's a quick review on how maltodextrin looks like. Maltodextrin is mostly used in creative cooking as an aroma carrier. When a good quantity of maltodextrin is mixed with fatty ingredients such as hazelnut oil or melted chocolate, for example. The maltodextrin absorbs this ingredient while retaining its powdered form. As a result, a whole tasty powders that can be sprinkled over dishes. Role of maltodextrin in industry. Maltodextrin is a significant part of the content of powdered energy drinks used by athletes that can prevent gastrointestinal distress. Maltodextrin is also a frequent excipient in pharmacology. It is used in the making of many drugs which it provides desired properties such as taste, shape, or solubility. Maltodextrin as thickening agent. The additive is mixed with a number of food as a thickening agent, similar to the way corn syrup and sugars are added. Maltodextrin, however, does not have a sweet taste. Its unique chemical make it ideal for adding to foods. Maltodextrin as a crate bulk. Maltodextrin is used in food to create bulks that have a liquid or gelatin-like structure. When added to foods such as salad dressings or instant pudding, maltodextrin helps to reduce their viscosity, making them thicker. Examples are canned fruits, desserts, protein shakes, and instant puddings, and also sauces. The good things. Its high glycemic index means it goes through the digestive system super fast. Two instances. The first is after hard work, maltodextrin will quickly get energy and protein to your muscle. The second one, during a long workout, maltodextrin's quick absorption by the body to give energy while not dehydrating you and making it a good candidate. The bad things. Maltodextrin is just as bad, sometimes worse, as having sugar. It easily absorbs carbs like maltodextrin and sugar get into your bloodstream fast. If there's nothing for all that blood sugar to do, it repairs your muscle tissue and gives energy. It will get stored as fats. Contrast that with real complex carbs from whole grains which are broken down, absorbed slowly, and maltodextrin looks more and more like sugar.
The ugly truth of maltodextrin is hard to avoid. Even dieting companies overload their shakes and bars with the stuff because it's cheap. They don't have to label it as sugar, and its fatty texture can replace whale fats. So check your labels, and if it has maltodextrin in the ingredients list, it's better be a post-workout supplement.